Subject concrete structures, chapter pre-stressed concrete, topic numerical number 3 on losses in pre-stressed concrete. So now students, let us see the numerical number 3 about the losses. It says that the loss due to elastic shortening for the following section would be, right? So take ES is equals to this much, right? And FE415 and M40. M40 has to be taken, right? So sigma is given to me, stress at the level of this is given to me as 1100 Newton per mm square. Eccentricity is given to me as 100 mm and 12 diameter 12 bars. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. 12 bars of 4 mm diameter are given to me, and it is saying that I have to determine the losses due to elastic shortening of concrete. So I have told you that as if you are determining the elastic shortening of concrete, so the formula is P elastic shortening of concrete. If it is you want to determine load, you can determine load. If you want to determine your stresses, it will be sigma PL M into sigma C, right? What is sigma C or FC? Stress at the level of concrete, right? Stress in the steel at the level of concrete. Okay. So let us now solve it. So what is the value of M? Now M is not given to us. M is the modular ratio that I have already told you. So the value of modular ratio will be equal to E of steel divided by E of concrete. Now E of steel is given to me 2 into 10 to the power 5. But what will be the E of concrete? It is not given to me, so I have to take it as the initial elastic modulus of concrete, and that is equals to 5000 root FCK. Is FCK given to me? Yes, FCK is given to me. So I will calculate it. M will be equal to 2 into 10 to the power 5 divided by 5000 root FCK, root 40. So how much the modular ratio is coming? Let me calculate it. 2 into 10 to the power 5 divided by 5000 divided by root 40, right? It comes out to be 6.32. It comes out to be 6.324. It comes out to be 6.324. So I have got the modular ratio. Right? Now the next thing is I have to determine FC. FC means the stress in the level of concrete. So now this is your load. The load is like this. You can say that I can write it like this. If I take the front view can be like this. This is the neutral axis. This is your, can say P, right? Let us say it is your P. Clear? So it can be transferred on this axis. This is the neutral axis. The load can be transferred here, P, right? And plus there can also be a movement. If you leave it, then the direction of force will be like this. If you leave it, right? So this and this load P into E. Clear? I can write it like this. Now if you want to determine the stress at this location, let us say this is your E. So it will be equal to sigma, let us say this point A. So sigma at point A will be equal to P by A, that is the stress P by A, right? Plus, why plus? Because this will be compressive in nature, right? Now it is compressing it this, and it is, you can say, stretching it, right? So plus P into E into Y. So Y will be equal to P divided by, Y will be equal to E, right? Divided by I. I is the moment of inertia. So first of all, I have to calculate P, that how much load is there on the tendons actually, right? So what is the stress in tendons? It is given by 100 1100 Newton per mm square. So if I want to calculate P, I have to multiply stress with the area of tendons. Now stress is equals to 1100. Area of tendons will be, so we have 12 bars of 5 mm diameter. So it will be equal to 12 into pi by 4 into d square. How much is d? 5 square. This will be the load in tendons in Newton. So it comes out to be 1100 into 12 into 3.14 into 25 divided by 4. It comes out to be 259050. 259050 0.50 Newton. This is what the load is coming on the tendons, right? I can determine the stress at the level of A. So stress at the level of A or level of concrete will be equal to this much, 259050 divided by the area of cross section. So how much area is given to me? Now this is 225, this is 300. It will be 225 into 300 plus P into E into E, P square. That is 259050 into E square. E is how much? E is 100 mm. So 100 square divided by I, the moment of inertia of a rectangular section. If you know that the moment of inertia of rectangular section x-axis is BD cube divided by 12. So B is how much? 225 into D cube, 300 cube divided by 12. So how much it would be? It would be 225 into 300 cube divided by 12. It comes out to be 50625 0000. 50625 0000, right? This will be the stress in concrete. So let me calculate how much it is coming. So stress in concrete will be equal to 259,050 divided by 225 divided by 300, this much, plus in bracket I have 259,050 into 100 square divided by 50625 0000. Now I will be getting answer as 8.95. So I am getting it as 8.954 Newton. 8.954 Newton. I hope everybody is getting the same answer. Now what I have to do? I have to multiply it with the modular ratio. So to get the, you can say to get the stresses, to get the losses. So the losses will be equal to PEL will be equal to modular ratio, that is 6.324 into 8.954. So into 6.324. The losses, they come out to be 56.63 Newton per mm square. So the answer would be in Newton per mm square would be 56.63 for due to elastic shortening, right? So there can be some calculation mistakes, but this is the concept, okay? But I think that there is no calculation mistake, okay? So I hope that you have understood how to solve the numericals based on the losses in the pre-stressed concrete. Clear? So if formulae should be on your tips. If formulae are on your tips, you can easily solve any numerical. So I hope that you have understood this numerical. Now let us move to the next topic and analyze our beams on transfer and service loads. And there we have the load balancing concept, the pressure line concept, and other concepts also. So let us move to the next topic. Thank you.